Going back to 2000 is when I really got my start in this business. I came out of college, University of Pittsburgh, sports medicine program, and I jumped right into the fitness world. So coming from a sports medicine, rehab, rehabilitation, training background, I jumped right into fitness as my first job out of college. It was kind of a change to me, and I had to learn a lot of different things real quickly on the fly that they can't teach you in college. And you know, opening our first gym in Gaithersburg, Maryland called Club Golf back in the day when golf fitness wasn't real popular, it was a pretty tall order, if you will. So we had to really look at the needs of our golfers as well as the needs of the fitness facility and the space that we're working in. And one thing that we always trended to was functional training. We didn't want to put in a standard box gym that you're going to see everywhere and just have people cranking through on different machines, because in honesty, that's not what golf is all about. That's not what golf training is about. So Dr. Rose, Dave Phillips, Bobby Duvall, myself all came together and really got some insight as to how to train golfers best. And it kept coming back to functional training. So we went on a search to find the best functional training equipment around, and there's a lot of companies out there, and the one that's really stuck with us through the last 13, 14 years is Life Fitness. Life Fitness makes a wide array of functional equipment, and you know, for all intents and purposes, functional equipment is training in a similar fashion to your intended desired sport or activity. So if we're going to be playing golf, I don't want to train somebody laying on a bench all the time, because that's not how we're going to be playing golf. But the machines and the equipment that Life Fitness offers us has always allowed us to do functional training, put people in the positions that they're going to see on the golf course so that the work they do in the gym can transfer to the golf course. And that's been the one thing that golfers have a big knock on, is if they train hard in the gym and they get no benefit and it doesn't carry over to the golf course, well, guess what? Training's not effective. And all the work that I did is not effective, and it makes me look bad. So I like to have the best equipment around me when I'm training, and I, for the last 13 years, have relied on Life Fitness to be the equipment brand that allows me to do the training. I don't always use equipment, and I'm going to be upfront and honest. We do a lot of functional training, but when I go to a machine, they have all the options and needs that will take care of my golfer. I've opened up 2 gyms and then come out to the TPI Institute and have always used it. So from my standpoint, I don't think there's a better brand of equipment out there for our golfers. It's functional, it's very durable, it's very effective, and heck, it looks pretty good. With all their customizable options now, you can take this into your gym and make it awesome for your own gym. So I like to give them a good thumbs up, because what they've done for us in the last 13 years is really help put golf fitness on the map, and to us that's invaluable. You know, the other thing about Life Fitness that is really great is their support. They're not just an equipment company. From my standpoint, if there is a need in this world to help golfers achieve better results, putting in home gyms, getting my TPI certifieds to have equipment in their gyms at very good price points, you know what? They go above and beyond to make sure that you have what you need. So from a customer service standpoint, I personally have learned a lot of good lessons, life lessons, business lessons from the guys at Life Fitness. They'll bend over backwards, they'll take time out of their personal lives just to make sure that I can get one piece of equipment put in. They'll put a Bally's gym or Gold's gym on hold for me, which I don't personally understand, but you know what? At the bottom line, at the end of the day, it makes me feel good. So the customer service aspect is very, very good. Again, I hope you enjoy the equipment. Take a look at it, use it. We've been using it for 13 years, and I don't intend to stop anytime soon. Thanks a lot. We'll see you at the summit.
Hey guys, this is Dr. Greg Rose, co-founder of the Titleist Performance Institute. We are so proud to have Life Fitness as one of our co-sponsors for this year's World Golf Fitness Summit. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about some of the things they do and why we use Life Fitness. First of all, I am a proponent of functional training, and let's get down to the nuts and bolts here. Functional training is trying to restore normal function. And when it comes to golf, I want to restore the proper movements in a golf swing, or I want to enhance those movements. And that's very difficult to do with exercise equipment. You think about most fixed pieces of equipment, you're sitting down, it forces you to move in one position, and that equipment is great for maybe bodybuilding and making your chest bigger, your biceps bigger, but athletes are different, they're different animals. We're trying to improve their functional movements so that it shows up when they play golf the next round. And that's why I love Life Fitness. Life Fitness has done their homework. They actually listen to the experts. They go in and they try and model their equipment to allow us, the professionals that work with the athletes, to get the most from our athletes. Their Cable Motion Series is my favorite. We use the Cable Motion Series everywhere in TPI. If you go in any corner, we've got a cable machine. I feel like cables allows us to take our athlete, take our golfer, and move them in any position that we want them to be in, and it doesn't force the motion. In other words, they can be creative in their motion, and it helps them learn. And a company like Life Fitness has taken that to the ultimate in science. They've actually figured out what's the best way to allow that freedom, to not let the weights crash, because you'll see a lot of the cable equipment out there. It doesn't control the speed of the weight. And I feel like it gives me everything I need to get my job done. Now obviously they have all the great cardio and the strength equipment if you need it. But really the Cable Motion Series to me has been the thing that set them apart when it comes to functional training in golf. And now they're even integrating some of just the basic functional training tools, from battling ropes to TRX movements to Swiss balls, things where you can integrate it with their machines, which has added such versatility to the workout. They get it. That's the beautiful thing about Life Fitness. So we're so proud to have them as part of the World Golf Fitness Summit, and hopefully they'll be with us for many years to come.
Hey guys, Dave Phillips here, and we're talking a little bit about Life Fitness. And Life Fitness has been a big part of TPI pretty much since our inception. And we've done a lot of different work with their equipment in our gym. A lot of players use it. But more importantly now, we're getting involved with golf facilities. So with what Life Fitness is doing in the functional movement world and creating kind of real life situations, I love this kind of stuff, because we talk as golfers about being better athletes, and even as young kids, training our kids to be athletes first and then golfers second. Well, when they bring equipment out like you're seeing on the screen here behind me, this is what really does that. And Life Fitness is really at the cutting edge of those kind of things. So this is the kind of things that I think should be in the golf facilities today. And if you've got a small footprint, something like this is something so easy to put in. This type of equipment, you could even probably find a space out on the range or some covered area and put in stuff like this. This attacks your mobility, your stability, your flexibility. There's plenty of strength training that you can do. And more than anything, it's functional movement. And then what does that mean? Functional movement is putting you in positions that you're going to go through in your golf swing, so that we're challenging the muscles you're going to use in your golf swing to perform when you go out there and play. So Life Fitness has a lot of different options for you, whether it's just putting a treadmill at your golf facility, whether it's putting a bike in or some free weights. That's easy to do. But start to think outside the box, because to me, this is the future of what fitness is all about. It's getting us back to really being kids. And as adults, we've kind of lost that. So the more that you can do to look into what Life Fitness is offering today, I think they're doing some great stuff. I think you'll like it as well. So check it out. It might be the right thing for your golf facility.
It's what we live for.